Welcome to your astrological vibrations for Monday, October 12th, 2015 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi, and our energy mantra for today is I am worth it. And today we have the new moon in Libra. And I just want to say, if you haven't watched yesterday's horoscope, watch yesterday's because there was some big energy yesterday happening to set us up for this new moon today. So just get into it because there's so much energy from yesterday. So today the new moon is happening in Libra at 19 degrees, and this is happening at 5:06 p.m. Pacific time. And the new moon is always a time of planting seeds, setting out intentions. The new moon is a time when we're in touch with so many parts of ourselves. We're in touch with our subconscious. We're in touch with our conscious. We have the sun and the moon together, the energies together in the sky. And this is a very potent new moon. It's got some big players playing in with this. Yesterday, we had the sun opposite Uranus, so that energy is still feeding into this new moon, and the moon goes opposite Uranus today. Uranus is the liberator. Uranus is the revolution, evolution energy that I talk about. Uranus's goal is authenticity, authentic vibrations. Uranus wants you to be at the highest vibrational octave that you can be. So when we get the change, the shift that Uranus can bring, those Uranus days, they can be triggery. That is always to help you get to your best self. It may not always feel like it in the moment, but ultimately, that's what the goal is of Uranus. And Uranus is retrograde in Aries right now. Aries is the sign of I am. It is the sign of action and passion. So Uranus, in this energy of the new moon, is helping us really integrate our highest vibrations. And I don't know if any of us are actually living on our highest vibrations on Earth as it is right now. And that's okay. Part of the journey is the journey to get there. But make that part of your intention today as you plant these seeds in yourself of reaching your authentic vibration. Imagine how much light you contain, and if you could bring that into the world. Just mind-blowing. We also have the moon connecting to Pluto. And yesterday Pluto was a big player connecting to Jupiter. So Jupiter is still involved in this action, 13 degrees, which is that Uranus degree. So this is, again, about your highest vibration. Pluto's bringing transformation on the level of our structure, our personal structure, and the structure of the world. When the moon connecting to this really is bringing forward the feminine. There was so much feminine energy in play coming forward yesterday, and I feel like this new moon is activating another layer of the feminine that came forward with that blood moon. So we're activating it within ourselves, and we're shifting the structure within ourselves to bring it forward. We still have Mercury connecting to Saturn. Mercury, which is also conjunct the North Node in Libra, which I get into yesterday, so go back into that. Connecting into Saturn, there is an element of learning afoot. There are places in you to open. And I really do feel like this is really in alignment with the feminine energy. And what I want to mention about the feminine energy, it's so interesting. The new moon, the dark of the moon, is such a representation of the feminine in this world. The new moon is so powerful. But it's so interesting. I get to see, all behind the scenes, how many views I get for everything. New moons never have as much as the full moon. And to be fair, the full moon in her glory is glorious and amazing. But the power in this unseen, which is so feminine, the unseen new moon, is mind-blowing. It is something magical. It is something unknown, like the real power behind it, but that can be catalyzed and used, and that's the energy of the feminine. And so this is about recognizing it in the moon and recognizing it in ourselves and bringing that forward, planting those seeds. This is at 19 degrees. That is a 10. 10 is the degree of knowing your worth, understanding your worth on this earthly plane, and bringing it forward on this earthly plane. You are worth it. That's why the energy mantra for today, I am worth it. I am worth bringing forward this feminine energy. And the world needs it. So wait till you get this, the Sabian symbol. When I first read it, I was like, really? I don't get it. I don't know how this includes. I'm not even going to use it. I wasn't going to use it till about 2 minutes before, and everything just clicked, and I was like, oh. So, I love it. It's so obvious. The Sabian symbol for Libra at 19 degrees is a gang of robbers in hiding. At first I was like, robbers? What does this have to do with Libra? And I read the description. I was like, I don't resonate. None of this is making sense to me. And then suddenly it came to me. The feminine. We have been robbing the world of the feminine energy that we carry. We are robbing the world of the feminine. It is time for us to break through, because it needs to come out of hiding. It needs to come out and bring balance into the world, which is one of the big, key words of Libra. One of the goals of the Libra energy is coming into balance. So it's time to bring this out of hiding. You know, and in the Sabian symbol, it gets in deeper, like the Robin Hood vibration and all that, but this is all Maid Marian. And it's just about stepping up. Who are you as a woman, even if you're a man? What does the feminine represent to you? The feminine is so much more than like long hair or lipstick or what you're wearing or how you decorate your house. The feminine is about how you show up, how you receive, how you offer your creations to the world, how you create your creations, how you think, how you speak, how you listen. There's so many levels to femininity, and it's time, again, you are worth it to bring it out. And there's going to be resistance in this energy to it. There will be a lot of resistance. There's, T-square energy going on in this. That's difficult energy. It's like a ram butting its head in the wall. But it is time, and it keeps coming up in the astro. And each time, it's another higher level of intensity. Be aware in this higher intensity, what is your intention? How do you want to show up fully integrated? How are you not showing up, and where do you want that to shift? Intention is huge with the new moon. Planting these seeds is huge with the new moon. And this goes for everything in your life. Your relationship with yourself. We're working big time with ourselves with all the energy of the Virgo, the planets in Virgo, and your relationship with the goddess, and the relationship with the universe, and the relationship with the earth herself, and your relationship with other women, and your relationship with the men on this planet, and your relationship with the animals on this planet. You showing up on another level in your femininity is going to shift all that. The world structure is changing, and we, the feminine vibration, and anybody who cares to listen and cares to step up, is on the leading edge of shifting this. And I don't know if I mentioned this before, but North Node is part of Mercury. I feel like a big part of this is communicating. I feel like a big part of this is me communicating what I'm feeling, because this isn't, it's just some analyzation. There is definitely the masculine aspect of the analyzation, but this is a feeling that's coming through with this new moon. And this new moon, feeling is necessary. The feminine feeling is necessary. The feminine feeling is necessary in our world as we shift. So, that being said, let's get into the cards. So many came out. First card, Beyond Illusion. And I love this. I'm actually going to read from the book what it says about Beyond Illusion. This card reminds us not to look outside for what is real, but to look within. Within. When we focus on externals, we often get caught up in judgments. This is good, this is bad, I want this, I don't want that. These judgments keep us trapped in our illusions, our sleepiness, our old habits and patterns. Drop your opinionated mind and move inside, move into feeling. There you can relax into your own deepest truth, your own new moon, your own feminine, where the difference between dreams and reality is already known. So we're getting beyond illusion. And how do we get there? We get there through integration, recognizing both parts in ourselves. But I feel like so many of us are so well versed in the masculine, in the go get it, in the this is how I show up in the world, This is how I respond to the world. It's time to, this is how I feel the world. This is how I express the world, the way I feel the world through me. It's about getting away from the mind. The mind keeps us here. The mind and the outside, like these cards jumped out together, keeps us locked outside heaven, where we really want to be. And it really keeps us locked outside our highest vibration, that Uranus energy that I said, where we're going towards. That Uranus, our highest octave of vibration that we can show up as and show up for. And that involves both parts. Full-blown divine masculine feminine, or full-blown divine masculine energy and full-blown divine feminine energy. And we can do this, but it involves so much more than here. Get embodied. And, you know, Nicole and I have been talking about this in our Gaia perspectives, and we've been talking about it in our GPSs. It's time. We're getting embodied. We're working together. So, that being said, what an incredible new moon. Set your intentions, co-create with the universe. That is part of your feminine energy, is you as a co-creator of your life, the imagination and the creativity within you coming together and shifting your life. But do that with feminine energy, with that feeling energy. And like I said, if you didn't watch yesterday's horoscope, get into that, because there is so much in there yesterday to help feed into today. So that's it for today. Have a beautiful new moon. Come book a reading. Let's get into you and who you are. And I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.